It's the first bus or the second bus? It's got to be the second. It's stopping and waiting. Is it the first bus or the second bus? You see flashing lights? Can't see.
Oh, yeah.
Is it turning? It's coming straight. It's the second bus. Yeah, it did. All right, girls, have a good day at school, okay? All right, girls, have a good day at school. All right, guys, well, welcome to the video today. Today, we're going to try to do an update video to an extent to try to get you guys all up to speed about what we've been doing. We've currently been trying to figure some things out, but I'm going to take you through my day and try to explain everything the best I can to get you guys up to speed about what's been going on and what we've been working on and our plans for the future. And if you've been a subscriber for a long time, you know Bob's still doing dishes. And we're still folding laundry. Seems like it just never ends. But I real quick want to share a concept with you that I learned about a couple years ago. Just to show you, just to prove a point. But as you can see, it's almost 8:30. We kind of started doing the video right at 8 o'clock. I have 4 hours before I have to go to work. I mean, really, like, when does it end? When do you not have to do laundry anymore? Does it ever end? And it's like, I always think about stuff when I'm working on things or doing things, and it's like, I wonder if anybody else thinks the same thing. Open the gates! The food plot's starting to come in a little bit. There are some weeds in there, but you can see that the seeds are starting to sprout up. So we got some of these guys popping. But it's one of those things that you get busy just working all the time, and so I've really been trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. I'm gonna try to make specific videos about some of the thoughts and stuff I tell you about in this video, but I do just want to get you up to speed to where we're at, seeing how so many people have subscribed and joined the journey and all that. And I would like to keep you guys updated, because this is probably the number one thing I missed, like, as soon as COVID started happening, was making videos. Like, I realized, like, that was something I really missed. Like, I didn't really miss going out into public and all that stuff. I was totally fine with just staying home, but it really made you think a lot about what you were doing and what you were spending your time doing. And recently, as you guys know, we moved. We do have dead trees, so we've been fiddling around with firewood, trying to make some little campfire wood. So we have firewood, and maybe we're going to be able to start selling some firewood, which would be pretty awesome. As much as I hated cutting wood when I was a kid, I actually enjoy it now. It's probably the only form of exercise I do get, so that's a bonus. There's just something about a stack of firewood that just it's kind of mesmerizing. But if you guys want to know why firewood is so expensive, it's because it's super time consuming and it tends to tip over a lot. So you spend a lot of time with it. So that makes the price go up a lot. Just kidding. But one thing I did notice during COVID is that I was really spending a lot of time getting busy doing nothing. So I really took a lot of time to try to learn as much stuff as I could. Like, I started listening to books, which is one of the reasons I did listen to The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, which I'll leave a link to that down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. It was pretty eye-opening, and I've had a few books that have really sunk in and made you realize things you probably didn't think about, or maybe you did, you just didn't pay attention. So there's a link down there. If you're into listening to books and you don't have Audible, there'll be a link down there too, to where you can get 2 free books by using the link and signing up for Audible and using their free trial membership service for a little bit. but you can get 2 free books that way. And yes, we are still burning our garbage. Well, we did get garbage pickup. Our investments have finally made it to where we're making $20-some a month, so we can afford garbage pickup now. But we burn the cardboard boxes and the paper and stuff because it saves space in the garbage can. I would like to get to the point to where we're recycling it, but I haven't got quite motivated enough to check into where we can take it to recycle all the boxes and the paper. But normally I would be listening to a book or a YouTube video about learning something right now. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but I did quit my job and I got a different job. Actually, I got a different job, then I quit my job. But I do have a new job now, and it's going very well. There is a lot of learning requirements, but I'm gonna fill you in on that in another video just because I ain't got time for that right now. But it is a work from home job, so I've been very fortunate to land that job, and that's really helped out money wise because the cost of gas and all that has gone way up recently. But my big focus, even though Shelly doesn't think so or wouldn't agree with me on this, and I kind of explained this to her the other day, that I have been trying to not make everything about money. Like, it's not spending money, it's about making money, like trying to be as cheap as possible, as frugal as possible. And the last couple of years I've been trying to not do that, but I've also been trying to get it to where we can replace our income with other things. I just starting to get older. Not that I'm super old or anything, but like I said, during COVID, it's like I kind of paused for a second because a lot of people I knew and a lot of people I was seeing were getting sick and dying. And it makes you realize, like, I worked at my last job for over 20 years or about 20 years, give or take a little bit. So since I was 19, I've been working at the hospital, helping people, and dealing with sick people and seeing people get better, seeing a lot of people not get better, and that was getting a little bit exhausting. And then I started listening to books and trying to learn things. I think that's something that's really fell behind. A lot of people's priorities it's not real high on the priority list for a lot of people. But I realized, like, time is probably your most valuable thing that you have, and how you spend your time makes a huge difference. Probably makes a huge difference of how things are probably going to turn out, or hopefully turn out. And I just started to realize, like, I think I was focusing my time on the wrong things. So I had tried taking a pause from this, as much as I just want to make videos and try to help people. But that also led me to the thing, like, I want to make videos because I want to help people. And I think some people can benefit, like, maybe we're not into the same type of things, but maybe if you hear about something, it may spark an interest. A lot of people leave comments on the videos, and then that sparks my interest, so then I look into things. But I turned 39 last year, and I realized, like, in the big scheme of things, like, I'm probably halfway to dead. And then it's like, am I doing what I want to be doing, or am I just doing stuff to make money to pay bills? And am I living on my own terms? So, like, I don't know. I mean, this is probably going to turn into a long ramble, and some people are probably going to bail on this, but that's something, like, I have this whole list of stuff that I've learned the last couple years, probably 3 years, no, 4 years, probably 4 years altogether, that I wish I would have learned when I was younger. Who knows if it would have turned out different, or, I mean, I'm fine with how things are, well, to an extent, I'm fine with how things are going right now. But I feel like things could be a lot easier had I known this a long time ago. So I want to make about 15 videos, give or take a little bit. explaining what I'm talking about now, because I know I promised you guys an update video on what's going on and what's been going on. So make sure you subscribe for that if you want to learn about some helpful tips and stuff that that you probably haven't thought about, that may make a big difference as far as how you spend your time. Just for fun, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek right now. The 4-hour work week is saying that one of the themes in that is that you can probably get most of your work done that you need to do in a day in 4 hours. And then as you get better at it, eventually you can get all of your stuff done that you need to get done in a week in 4 hours. Whether it's just all about how you spend your time, you know, and how you focus on the most important things that you need to do as a person, you know, to get the job done. So right now, just take out your phone. I mean, you're probably on your phone, so just pause the video and then go to your screen time thing on your phone that keeps track of how much time you're on your phone and what you're looking at and everything. And then just think about how long you're awake for and what percentage of that, or the amount of time that you're on your phone, and then look at how long you're on your phone, and then look at what you're on your phone, like what you're looking into on your phone. And is it falling into, like, not so much the entertainment stuff, but non-productive stuff. And then just think about if you took your hourly wage and then was able to earn that amount of money for the non-productive stuff, and then you were able to invest that into something, what a difference that would make 15 years down the road. But that's just something that I think about. And right now, a lot of people are probably thinking, you know, the stock market's taking a dump and all that stuff, and the economy's real bad, and there's nothing to look forward to. But I mean, some people might not even notice. I mean, I went to the grocery store the other day with Shelly, which I absolutely do not enjoy shopping anymore. Just because the price of everything is going up. You know, there's some places where there's not food on the shelves where normally there would be food on the shelves. So I feel like right now is a good time to try to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life and make sure you got your finances in order. Because that is something I worried about when COVID started, was like, well, what happens if we lose our job? You know, I mean, you can go get a job anywhere right now. I mean, every single fast food place is, I mean, they're paying, I mean, it's decent money. Nobody thinks it's decent money, but it is decent money. And I mean, places are closing at 7, where that used to stay open 24 hours a day, which is insane. But anyways, I'm going to make a video about that too. I don't know if that'll do well or not, but I feel like I just need to talk to some people about it. And I really would like to keep you guys updated on what the kids are doing. The girls are in 1st grade. They've only got like 15 days left of school and summer starting up. Jacob's working at McDonald's. He's in 11th grade. He's going to be a senior next year, so he's going to have his graduation party coming up pretty quick. It's crazy to think that he's 17. Joel is in 8th grade, 14. So we've got all the exciting ages right now. The girls are going to be 8 this summer. Joel's 14, starting driver's training in a month. And Jacob's going to be 18 this fall. So everybody's into a lot of things. Nobody is into being on camera or getting a photo taken. So I am going to try to sneak a couple photos in. The way YouTube works, like, some stuff happened a few years ago, but it's tricky with having the kids on there now. I mean, it seems like some channels don't have a problem with it. I don't know if they've, like, checked with lawyers and stuff, but some of it is, it's just iffy, and the girls aren't big fans of being on camera anymore. So thank goodness we did all the videos when they were little. But that is something that I'm really excited about, is we did YouTube probably almost 4 years straight, 5 years straight, maybe almost every day, which was super fun for me. I mean, I got to see a lot of stuff I wouldn't have gotten to see because I worked all the time, but I also worked all the time so I could make those videos. So, I mean, I was kind of using it to my advantage too, but I did miss out on a lot of things. So that was one thing with this new job, is I was supposed to be able to have more family time and stuff. But I'll kind of explain that later. I mean, it's like anything when you work for somebody else. It's time is an issue. But it is one of those things too, like it's like Kevin O'Leary says, a salary is the drug that makes you forget your dreams. So that is something I wish I would have learned a long time ago, even though I knew it and I still took a salary job. So but more on that in a different video. But this next year, like we got a lot of stuff, a lot of crazy stuff going on. I don't know if we're ready to tell you about it all. And it makes me real nervous, but we'll have to, we might do an update video. We might keep track of, document this next journey we're going to go through. But I do want to show you, I'm just rambling, but I do want to show you what we have in store for you guys. Cause, we started the garden back at the old house, and then we got real serious about our garden. When we moved here, we're like, we're going to get to the point where we can grow our own food, right? And we're going to start with the vegetables, because we're all about that vegetable stuff. We love our vegetables. I want to get to where I can grow salad, you know, and we started to dabble into making like the sprouts or like the microgreens and stuff. But we really want to get to where we can make all of our own vegetables that we eat. So like the tomato sauce, the beans, the peas, the lettuce, the squash. And we actually made it from last fall when we did our harvest out of the garden, and we're still eating the beans. So we made enough beans to last us through the winter. We're gonna dabble into sweet potatoes. We got a bunch of, we usually do peppers. But as you can see, we got the garden tilled up. I'm gonna hit it one more time today. I gotta go grab a couple more seeds and the seed potatoes for the sweet potatoes. Seems like that's one of the things that everybody's into right now, so it's super hard to find stuff. Like it is insane how hard it is to find seeds. But we're hoping this weekend we're gonna be able to go get all of our plants and then get everything planted, and then we'll be good to go. I'm gonna try to do the seeds. Like I said, I got 4 hours to get all my stuff done, but I got 4 hours today, tomorrow, that'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I got all day Friday. So that's the benefit of the way this schedule thing worked out at work, is you had to work Sunday through Thursday one week, noon to 8, which is kind of not the greatest, but it does give me that 4-hour window that I really missed. I really missed having my 4-day weekends from my old job, because I used to be able to fiddle around the house and make YouTube videos and do what I want to do. So I'm going to try to squeeze that in on the weeks where I work late. And then that way the kids don't have to put up with me making videos while they're home. I can spend time with the kids. Also, you guys remember we bought the tractor. I'm going to make a video, some more videos about the tractor, because this thing's been a lifesaver as far as being able to rototill the garden and brush hog the field. But I do want to make a few videos about the tractor and about the things you want to think about when you buy a tractor or before you buy a tractor. We've had that for almost a year now. And it's been, I think I got 31 hours on it. I got to change the oil. I should have changed the oil 5 hours ago. And if you're thinking about buying a little tractor, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to do a couple videos about that to help you, hopefully help you make up your mind. I do need to cut the grass. That's one thing that I absolutely love doing. And I keep telling myself and Shelly that, you know, I mean, it's just like, if you could name 3 to 4 things that you could do and you would enjoy doing that, because that's the thing. It's like, how many people wake up in the morning and be like, oh yay, I gotta go to work today, oh yay, I gotta work the weekend, right? Like, nobody. I mean, there's probably a few people out there, like the people that own the businesses that make all the money, and there's some people that just enjoy going to work. But and I still enjoy going to work. I just I would rather do other things. Like, I'm gonna make a whole video about my ideal my ideal work day, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna make it work out. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, that's what I'll be doing the rest of my life. Hopefully. I keep telling Shelly I got a 5-year plan. But the problem is we started the 5-year plan at the old house, which was a lot less expensive, and closer to the end goal. So we got a new 5-year plan. I think we're 2 years into the new 5-year plan, and we are a quarter of the way being, a quarter of the way there. So our new event may throw a monkey wrench in it, but regardless, we're gonna try to chug along and make sure I got my car keys. But let me know. Maybe the update video is gonna have to be another video because this one's getting kind of long. But this is I'm trying to explain to you why there hasn't been any videos, and this is the exact reason, because I just ramble on about stuff, and I kind of like try to think about what I'm thinking about and record it, because like I think it would be, some people think it may be interesting. Some people may be struggling with the same things we're struggling with. I mean, we're just average people. I mean, like, Shelly is like above average. I'm way below average. But like I said, like, my ideal thing would be like, wake up, cut the grass, trim the grass, trim the bushes. Like, this is the other thing. I've been saying, I've been getting busy doing nothing because I want to make a video. But like, the GoPro camera, I bought a brand new GoPro camera, which was amazing, and then ruined it in St. Thomas because the door wasn't shut all the way, so the battery died. And it's like, right now with the way things are going, like, I can't afford to buy another $350 camera. Like, I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to it. And it's real frustrating because I spent a year and a half not buying a single thing that didn't make me money. Like I didn't buy any clothes, I didn't buy a single thing that didn't bring money in. So I bought food, gas, paid for the stuff for my car, and then all I did was buy investments for a year and a half, which was amazing. Right now, it doesn't feel quite as amazing as it did a year and a half ago because everything's going back down. But the good news is the money that money is making in those investments is making a chunk of money. So it's still totally worth it, which is something I don't think a lot of people think about. Like, I mean, it's insane. I got to make a video about that too. Like, I've been dragging my feet on it, but let me show you about my getting busy doing nothing. I have not trimmed the bushes because I want to make a video. Oh, we got the basketball hoop out, which I forgot to record. The guy that moved it, he had a payloader and he plucked that thing out like pulling a tooth out. It was pretty amazing. But all of our bushes are out of control. This grass section's out of control. This has been here because Jacob thought he wanted a fish tank, but he couldn't clean it, so that's been there for a month. The hose section's out of control. Just been super lazy. But this little section's out of control. These bushes need to be trimmed way up. I want to make a video about the old air conditioner, about, how to maintain that. Like, this is like, the air conditioner guy came out last year and was like cringing, like hardcore cringe, like was disgusted with me because the air conditioner didn't have enough space around it. And he's like, no wonder it doesn't work. But I'll update you on that situation of how that's supposed to work out. We've got a few other projects, like this little project here. We got somewhat of an ant problem, and this thing is rotting away, so we'll give you an update on that, or make a video about that. We've got some kind of critter living under the porch. I don't know if it's a prairie dog, groundhog, woodchuck, possum, maybe it's rabbits, could be a fox, but we're gonna try to figure that out for you. I am going to do a lawn renovation on the part of my lawn that I hate the most. I mean, that I don't like the most, which is this section right here, because of that dead spot, and it's so bumpy. But I can literally only afford to renovate this part of my lawn, and we're gonna do a poor man's renovation. But I'm gonna show you. So like, here's the good before picture, and hopefully in the next few weeks we'll start getting some stuff done. This section is very overgrown and neglected. Our driveway has gotten wrecked by the bus, so we're hopefully gonna get some gravel for that. That'll be a tractor video. But it's funny, this whole time I'm thinking like, nobody even wants to watch this. Like, who's gonna want to watch me fiddle around in my yard? But we're gonna get to cutting the grass. I'm gonna show you a little bit of a preview of the grass videos I want to make. Sounds dumb, but I mean, it's a thing. Some people find it very helpful to know how to cut their grass properly. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I can lay some pretty mean stripes though. Probably should go turn the hose on. I gotta get the pool filled up. You guys want a new hose? This one's been pretty good. It's a Flexzilla. I'll leave a link for it down in the description below. There'll be a couple more update videos on the hoses. Just kidding. But it is funny, like when I first started doing YouTube, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to start making money on YouTube, you know, get some merch, get some, oh, by the way, link in the description for the B&B Marble Boards merch. The girls think it's funny, but they think it's the worst merch ever because it's black, but hey, it works. But also, it's like one of those things, like you watch the YouTubers and you're like, man, I can't wait till I get subscribers, this many subscribers. I can't wait till I start making money. I gotta get the little affiliate videos. And it's gotten to the point now, like, because I know all that stuff, like I can't even stand to watch all the videos for the most part because everything's an ad now. Like the whole video becomes an ad. You got sponsored people, where every time you're in there, someone's trying to get you to buy something. I just want you to know my thought process on it is like, I don't want anybody's money, like of the viewers' money. I don't mind getting the advertisers' money. That's great because we're using that money to fund our kids' college fund. So we've got a chunk of money from all of our YouTube money and all of the Amazon money. Like the Amazon money is not like, hey, I want you to go buy this so I can get your money. It's if you're going to buy something, use our link because there's built-in advertisement money that if you don't use the link, Amazon gets the money. And then if you do use the link, the person who gave you the link gets a little bit of the money. I mean, there's some stipulations and all that stuff, but that's one thing. If you are going to buy stuff on Amazon, try to remember us. Go to one of our videos, click a link, go buy your stuff. That just helps us out. We get, I mean, it's like collecting nickels and dimes, but they all add up. So that's very helpful. You know, if you want to help out, you don't have to. Like, I'm fine with you just watching the videos. And I mean, even if you skip the ads, that's okay. But I do, I got to get going, man. I got to get to work here in a little bit. And that's the worst thing is like, you got to adjust your life to get through so you can go to work. It's 9:30 already. I only got 2.5 hours before I need to punch in. Another thing I don't think people think about when they're cutting their grass is about their hearing. It's one of those things that the lawnmowers, as loud as the lawnmower is, I know previously in years past, I just didn't wear anything over my ears, and I've noticed my hearing's been getting a little worse. Could just be getting old, you know. It's one of those things you start thinking about as you get older. I used to have just regular headphones, so you'd have to have the music way up so you could hear it. And then I'm like, that probably isn't good for your ears either because it's louder than it needs to be for a longer period of time than you should have loud music. So Shelly got me these for Christmas. These are the Workman Bluetooth earmuff noise canceling headphones that are Bluetooth, so you can hook your phone to it. Which is convenient because you don't have the cord. So when you're cutting the grass, you can listen to a book or listen to a YouTube video, which, I mean, that's the ultimate multitasking right there is you're cutting your grass, getting it done, and learning something or enjoying something. I mean, you can listen to music too. Like everything doesn't have to be about learning and going on, but it's a good time. Like if it takes you an hour to cut your grass, I mean, that's an hour worth of educational book you could listen to if you wanted to. But just something to think about. Let's lay some stripes down. One of my favorite things is I do this all the time and then I screw it up. So hopefully I don't screw this up. I've got a lot of videos of just my chin too. Yep, so the funny story is this is only the third time my grass has been cut this year because the lawnmower was in the shop. It was leaking oil. Ended up running me like $800 to get it fixed, which was ridiculous. But one thing about if you're into having stripes in your lawn, like as you can see, I'll try showing you guys today, is you can't really see them. There's a little bit of grass clippings on it, but by this afternoon, once the sun gets behind us, these things will look like lasers. But I got to get to cutting the grass because I got to go to work.